Hey guys, I want to do this real quickly and give you, and that is a package opening. It is a package opening that I was hoping to do on Monday, but that did not happen. And I was even hoping to do as early as this past weekend. But again, like I said, that did not happen. Now, I would have done it, like I said, on Monday because the package had been delivered. Unfortunately, as I said in the lunchtime vlog I did yesterday, it got delivered to the wrong address. Long story short, the lady that was, I guess, the substitute, stand-in, temporary mail carrier delivered the package to the house across the street. And when I saw the number, the house number to, or the address number to the house across the street, both me and my mom were wondering, how can you make that mistake? Because the difference between both housing numbers is, even though they're identical by 3 numbers, there's one number that's different, and that's basically 6 and 8, and that's it. That is it. How, and again, I could look at the package right now, even without my glasses, and I could see that clear as day, it's a 6 on there. So how can you make that mistake of, sending the package to the wrong address, as when you could see as clear as day, glasses or no glasses, that it's a 6 and not an 8. So anyway, getting to the point here, today when I was working, I got a text from my mom telling me that our neighbors across the street with almost an identical address had their daughter come over because she saw my mom outside taking care of stuff, taking care of a few things, and she gave my mom the mail. Gave my mom the package, and she said, "Yeah, basically this got to." And basically, according to my mom, the young teenage girl, mentioned that it got delivered to their house by mistake. Now, me and my mom, we check our security cameras, just like anybody checks the security cameras, no matter what kind you have. We check it every day sometimes to see what's going on. So, of course, the package that I got has a tracking number, so I was notified that it got delivered. Unfortunately, it was delivered to the wrong address. So anyway, I looked at the time it was delivered, and I matched it up with the time on the security camera, and both of us saw on our phones individually and even on television, because some security cameras allow you to do that, if not most, that the young temporary mail carrier seemed to be, in a hurry. Like she was just going like normally this is how you're supposed to. I mean, normally this is how mail carriers, I guess, are supposed to walk. They're supposed to check the mail, make sure everything's right, walk, check the addresses, and then put the mail into the mailbox or the loop box or the lock box of the right address. Simple, right? But it looked like this is what she was doing. Instead of doing that, she was like she was just, in a hurry. She was just in a hurry. It's like she had to get somewhere at a certain time or something. I don't know. Now here's the thing. Usually the mail gets delivered between 11 and 1 Pacific time. But it didn't get delivered until a little after that, so it seemed like they were lagging behind. And I don't know if she was just in a hurry to get done with and get the day and get her shift over with. I don't know. So anyway, to get to the point, my mom got the package given to her by the young girl across the street. And the moment my mom got it, she thanked her, explained, hey, my sons have been waiting for this. I don't know how this mistake could have been made, stuff like that. And basically, when she came into the house, put the package in my room, one of the other things, well, actually, before she did that, one of the things she did is she called up the post office here in Newman, explained the situation to the postmaster, the person in charge, even explained that it's a package that had a tracking number. And almost immediately, from what I understand, the moment she told the lady in charge, the postmaster in charge, at the Newman post office, that it had a tracking number, the lady said, "Hey, give me that tracking number. Give me that tracking number so I could figure out, so I could trace and find out who delivered this, who was the one responsible for making this mistake." Because apparently from what I understand, because it sounded like, from what my mom was telling me, it sounded like this was nothing really new, that this has been happening a lot, not just with us, because it's happened a couple of times here with our mail, not just packages but regular mail, but it's also been happening elsewhere. So it's like something just doesn't seem to be clicking. Anyway, anyway, to get to the point, to bring this portion of the video to a close, my mom gives her the tracking number. The lady thanks her, and she says she's going to get right on it and make sure this doesn't happen again. Now, I don't know how, that works, but I do know that anytime you make a mistake at my job constantly, they're going to call you in, they're going to talk to you, and it's either going to lead to a warning or a coaching. It's either like 3 warnings and then a coaching or something like that. I don't really know. So anyway, that's what my mom did, and then she texted me, let me know what happened, and I was just thankful I finally got the package. Crazy, right? Crazy, right? I mean, I'm sure a lot of you have had that same situation. I mean, when I mentioned it in my vlog yesterday, I think it was Damien Hall, I think that's the name, so if I butcher it wrong, commented that they've had it happen to them as well. Like, this is something that shouldn't be happening, but I guess with what's going on, you don't have the right people delivering the mail, and hopefully that will be fixed and that will be taken care of as time goes on. But anyway, finally let's finally talk about the package and what did I get in the mail that I should have opened, done a package opening on Monday or even as early as this past weekend. Well, it's this, and it comes from, it looks like Boba Games or 808A Games or something like that. I don't really know. I don't really know. It's looks like it says Sosa Games, I think. But anyway, like I said, this is the package that I should have got back on Monday. He delivered here instead of across the street. So what is it? Well, recently, of course, if you watch my channel, subscribe to it, and hit the notification bell, I recently got two level hike HDMI cables, connection cables for my Super Nintendo and my TurboGrafx. So I figured, well, as I said in the overview/review of the level hike HDMI connection cables, that it makes your games feel like new, your Super Nintendo and your TurboGrafx games. I figured I might as well start kind of collecting the game, some new Super Nintendo games as well as maybe some TurboGrafx. So which one did I get? Well, as I mentioned when I talked about my Surge Protector, I've been a fan of Angry Video Game Nerd for a long time, James Rolfe's character. And one of the videos he did, I guess about 8-9 years ago, doesn't feel like it, was on Star Wars. And he talked about every Star Wars game at that time that had been released on the nostalgic classic consoles, from the Atari to the Famicom to the Nintendo to the Super Nintendo and even the N64. So basically, if you watch that video, when he gets to the Super Nintendo part, he talks about the selection there and how they're pretty good. So what does it have to do with the package opening? Well, let's just say one of those games might just be in here. So without further ado, guys, let's get this package opening finally over and done with, so I can get down and so I can lay back down and get some rest before work tomorrow, because I do have to get up early and be there early. So yeah, like I said, this is the package right here. So let's see what it finally is. Huh. That's weird. They stuck it like that, a little tape like that. Huh. Hopefully they didn't open it. I don't think they did. So what is it? Is there any receipts? Nope. It is Super Star Wars. Yes, Super Star Wars by JVC. That's right, not Activision, not Ocean or anybody else, not even LJN, but JVC. And I was kind of surprised by that too, originally, because I do remember as a kid, I saw the JVC logo on some of the NES games when we would go rent some games, for and that was Star Wars related. I was like, I didn't really know any better at the time, but I was like, I knew what JVC was, but to see them doing games was like, oh, okay, that's cool. So yeah, we have the Super Nintendo version of Super Star Wars, which is supposed to be one of the best Star Wars games out there. And again, I wanted to do this package opening on this long ago, so I can do some footage for you guys. But I'm gonna probably have to wait till tomorrow after work to do so. But yeah, we got the Super Nintendo version. We got the Super Nintendo Super Star Wars game um, uh, that I delivered finally and in my hands. And again, it's just weird that it still kind of irks me a little bit that you can make them. That how can you mistake a 6 for an 8 when it comes to addresses? That it doesn't matter if your address starts with a 6, your address number starts with a 6 or an 8. You can't make that kind of mistake. It doesn't make sense. My only assumption is that temporary postal lady mail carrier was in a hurry to get her shift done, get home, whatever, or get to what she wanted to do. I don't know. But yeah, thankfully now I do have the Super Nintendo game. I'm happy to have it. And it might just be the first of many because I have a couple of Super Nintendo games lined up in my Amazon queue to probably buy to add to the collection. Because like I said in the overview/review of the Level Hike HDMI connection cables for both the TurboGrafx and Super Nintendo, it makes your games feel like new. So, but anyway though guys, yeah, that's gonna pretty much do it. But yeah, finally got the package opening. Sorry this video went a little long. But let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know if you guys have ever experienced situations where you've had packages be delivered to the wrong address only to have your neighbors bring them to you and let you know, hey, this came to our house by mistake. Let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know if you guys have had that happen before. And I am out. Thanks for watching.